wanted to win against Ravenna on the 6th, so that was just a couple of days ago. And 4-0, which is pretty solid for the season. They're on the Metro, Max, putting them at second in their league. Not can complain about. They are currently 5-3 overall, 2 in the MAC. So we got announcing the players.
Especially coming off, the class of 25 was something special to this Streetsboro girls basketball team. I know there was some little concern next season, but however, our players and honestly the whole team, I've been a freshman starting on a pretty big deal.
It's been a pretty big game for us, 10.3 points per game. What more from her?
Yeah, I'm excited to see. It's not often that we have been starting, let alone seeing minutes of our begin with, but definitely have been hanging very well off of losing, Naomi Sydney Abule. They're definitely they are I don't even have the words to say it. They're just phenomenal.
And as we get into time, I'm going to a little bit of a rundown of what we can expect, and we can expect a good game off, but I believe they're going to lead, but
at the tip-off, Mariah McIntosh ball to Crawford up logo spot where Johnson Wilson take the ball, drive right side up a layup. Good. That's the first 2 points of the game from Olivia Johnson Wilson. Now there is Allison Church taking the ball up, passed it over to pass it out actually. Pass intended. Now the Rockets ball. They're going to having Carly pass it in. Pass it in. Johnson Wilson picking up a little speed, trying to Josh driving in the left side of the hoop. Putting up a quick layup. It is no rebounded by Wilson. She's being passes to the 3-point line. And out to the left. Carly up a 3. Rebounded by Fields Church. Now we have number 3, Peyton Shock dribble up, passed it back under the hoop. Number 10, Audrey Richmond. She ended up dribbling it out of bounds. That is back to the Streetsboro Rockets. They have crossing the ball in under the hoop. I'm seeing from Fields' defense so far. I was pretty surprised they were able to stop. Has the ball over to Claire Campbell.
Have a lot weird.
But also we do have the doubleheader. We are hosting
that is true.
The Field and Streetsboro doubleheader tonight.
Yeah, I do see a lot of their boys up there.
Yeah, Claire Campbell ended up dribbling it out of bounds. So now we have number 3, Peyton Shock, dribbling it up for the Falcons. Pass intended for Nima McAmis, pushed out of bounds by Mariah McIntosh. But now we are going to have Morgan Stoikoi passing the ball in for Field. Looking for any open man. She finds Allison Church under the hoop, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh. Olivia Johnson-Wilson driving it up the center of the court. Quick spin move, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh. Ends up chucking it out of bounds, and that is going to be... Wow, it must have been tipped out by Field because that is a Streetsboro ball underneath Field's hoop. Mariah McIntosh passed the ball into Carly Bedford at the three-point line, kicks it over to Claire Campbell, trying to find her way in, passes it back out to Carly Bedford, puts up a shot, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded by Ava Bodovitz. Tries to a pass to Carly Bedford, ends up going back to herself. Finds Carly Bedford under the hoop. And then we had Nima McAmus push the ball out, so it is going to be another Streetsboro ball passing in under the hoop. Looking for anything they can get here. Mariah McIntosh looking for any open man. Field's defense is on one tonight. They are doing phenomenal. They're really the Rockets can't get around them. But Olivia Johnson-Wilson's working her way up the right side of the court. Finds Carly Bedford outside the three-point line, trying to drive her way into the key. Puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She puts up another shot, and that one was good. Her 4th points of the night. The score is now 4-0 with around 6 minutes left in this first quarter. We have Field's Morgan Stoikoi passing it over to Nima McAmus, trying to dribble her way around Claire Campbell. She finds number 3, Peyton Schock, underneath the hoop, puts up a shot. Her points were good. Score is now 4-2. We have Olivia Johnson-Wilson dribbling it up the center of the court. Finds an open man. Mariah McIntosh open at that three-point line. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by number 14, Allison Church for Field. She passes the ball to Peyton Schock, who's dribbling it up. Trying to find her way around Claire Campbell. She's on some solid defense currently. She's guarding everyone on the court. Now we got Audrey Richmond has the ball. Ends up trying to pass it to number 14, Allison Church. However, it went out of bounds. So now we are going to have Carly Bedford passing the ball in for Streetsboro. Passes it into Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She's taking her time. Both teams are pretty solid on their defense tonight. We haven't seen it. We haven't really had to see much of it from Streetsboro, but when we did down there, they were doing pretty good with that. Now we have Ava Bodovitz under the hoop, finds Carly Bedford open in the key, puts up a quick left-handed layup, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Johnson-Wilson, puts up another shot, and that is 6 points on the scoreboard for Olivia Johnson-Wilson tonight. So now we have number 3, Peyton Schock, dribbling the ball up, tries to pass it to number 15, Morgan Stoikoi. Pass intercepted by Olivia Johnson-Wilson, who ends up flopping her way out of bounds with it. So that is now going to be Field ball. Looks like we have some subs coming in and out. We have Sarah Coyen and Kendall Epples subbing in for Claire Campbell and Carly Bedford. Wow, that's actually Streetsboro ball. Mariah McIntosh passing the ball in underneath the hoop. Finds Kendall Eppel at the three-point line. She's looking for anywhere she can go. Ends up kicking it out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson at the top of the three-point line. Now we got Sarah Coyne underneath the net with the ball. Puts up a shot. Her shot is good. The score is now 8-2 with 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Now Field taking their time with it. There is Morgan Stoikoi passing the ball. Finds Audrey Richmond under the hoop. Puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Audrey Richmond. Ball was kicked out to Morgan Stoikoi. Trying to find whatever she can. She passed it out to Audrey Richmond. Put up another shot. No good. Rebounded by number 14, Allison Church. They're putting up a few shots down there. Streetsboro's got to lock in on that defense and make sure that they cannot get that ball back from Audrey Richmond. Put up another shot. No good. Rebounded by number 0, Nima McAmus. They're just playing a little game of monkey in the middle. All the Rockets are in the middle. However, that was number 10, Audrey Richmond. She was able to pick up a foul while she was trying to put up a shot. That foul happened to be on number 21, Ava Bodovitz. So now we have Audrey Richmond on the line for 2 shots. What are we thinking so far, Braden? How are you feeling?
It's been a pretty good game. Both sides are being pretty aggressive with each other. Although they're not picking up much fouls, but that's not what I'm talking about when I'm talking about aggressive. They're being aggressive on defense. They're playing really good defense both sides of the ball, which is what you're looking for in a game like this.
Yeah, I would definitely agree. The defense is on point tonight, especially coming from Field. They are doing a very good job. All right, one of those shots put up by Audrey Richmond was good. The score is now 8-3, and the Rockets just called a timeout. So, oh yeah, you know, if y'all haven't already, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social media. Search Rocket Sports Network on Instagram and Facebook, and Streetsboro Athletics on X. You know, this Rocket Sports Network is pretty new, but it's something we've been doing for a little bit, just not really with that kind of name. We were operating underneath Rocket Cybercast before, but we figured it'd be a lot more effective to just mush everything together and kind of work all together. And I mean, I'm really impressed with how it's working out.
This is the first time we're using all the cameras, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous
stuff.
having like a camera next to me. I'm like, you know, but I'm very excited for the future of this program, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how
I think it's a great idea.
Oh, yeah, I'm really looking forward to how it expands over the course of even just this season and all the ones coming up. Now, Olivia Johnson-Wilson coming in from that timeout. She passes the ball over to Kendall Eppel, passes it over to Claire Campbell, who kicks it back to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, back to Claire Campbell at that three-point line, driving into the key. She ends up falling, and they called a travel on her, so that is now going to be field ball. That is Morgan Stoikoi underneath the hoop, passing it into Peyton Schock. Peyton Schock taking her time, dribbling the ball up, almost being double-teamed by Kendall Eppel and Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She was able to pass it underneath to Nima McAmis, who tries kicking it back out to Morgan Stoikoi, but it was no good. Ended up going out of bounds, so that is going to be a Streetsboro ball. Carly Bedford passing in the ball for the Rockets. Olivia Johnson-Wilson now has the ball. She's dribbling it up slowly, looking for any open man. She finds Mariah McIntosh, kicks it out to Kendall Eppel at the right end of the three-point line. Kendall Eppel's looking for anyone she can go to. She's being double-teamed currently by Field. Tries to pass it back out to Mariah McIntosh, but it ends up going straight out of bounds, was a little too far behind her. So now we are going to have field ball. Peyton Schock passed in the ball for the Falcons, but it ends up going straight out of bounds. Pushed out by the Rockets, unfortunately. So now we are going to have Morgan Stoikoi passing the ball in for Field. She was able to pass it to Peyton Schock, passes it back to Morgan Stoikoi, passes the ball over to Audrey Richmond, tries finding Nima McAmis underneath the hoop. Ball went out of bounds, so that is now going to be Carly Bedford passing the ball in for Streetsboro. Got some subs coming in. They subbed out Mariah McIntosh for Sarah Coyne. Sarah Coyne's back in the game, giving Mariah a few minutes to breathe. As a freshman on varsity, she's really making an impression. Carly Bedford has the ball at the top of the three-point line, tries passing it over to Kendall Eppel. Pass intercepted by number 10, Audrey Richmond for Field, who was putting up a shot, and that was good. The score is now 8-5 with 2 minutes left in this first quarter. Clara Campbell passes the ball up at the logo to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Passes it over to Kendall Eppel, trying to find any open man. She found Carly Bedford in the key, who passed it back out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, and that ball was pushed out of bounds by Field on the way over to her. So now we are going to have Kendall Eppel passing the ball in for the Rockets. Kendall Eppel pass it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She's trying to direct anyone to get open. She was able to get Clara Campbell. She can't find her way in, though. Carly Bedford was in the key. Passed it back to Claire Campbell, put up a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Peyton Schock for Field. We got Field dribbling the ball up with some haste. A shot put up by Audrey Richmond, no good. And that was rebounded by the wall because that fell right out of bounds. So we are now going to have Streetsboro passing the ball in, Carly Bedford to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Olivia Johnson-Wilson taking her time up with that ball. Pass it to Claire Campbell at the right wing. Finds Olivia Johnson-Wilson at the left. They're trying to push their way through at any possible direction. Claire Campbell open at the three-point line, finds Sarah Coyne under the hoop. She is being guarded heavily. Back to Claire Campbell at the top of the three-point line, puts up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Johnson-Wilson, who puts up a layup, and that was good. Those are her 8 points of the night. 8 points of the first quarter. I'm wondering how far she's going to go tonight. Score is now 10-5. A minute 15 left in this first quarter. We got Nima McAmis passing the ball for Field. Double teaming by the Rockets against number 10, Audrey Richmond, but she was able to find number 3, Peyton Schock, underneath the hoop. Tries to put up a quick layup, but she picked up a foul. That foul happened to be on number 10, Kendall Eppel. Man, Streetsboro's already got 3 fouls. Maybe what you were saying about not being aggressive enough. I mean, they took that a little too literally. Peyton Schock is on that foul line, puts up a quick shot, no good. Some subs coming in for the Rockets. Mariah McIntosh back in the game, Carmen Marcini in the game. Coming out, that was Olivia Johnson-Wilson and Carly Bedford.
Yeah, and if you guys want some more sports content, follow our podcast, Behind the Bench, for interviews with Streetsboro High School athletes. Behind the Bench is on all major podcast streaming platforms.
After that second shot was put up, it appeared that a member of the Rockets must have left the box early, so she's getting a third attempt. That third attempt happened to be no good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh. She's now driving her. Oh, that was a, yeah. Yeah, she did a bit of a travel there. Just picked up the ball and kept walking with it. But it's all right. We all make some mistakes. Now that is going to leave Field passing in the ball. Number 15, Morgan Stoikoi, to Peyton Schock. Peyton Schock is dribbling the ball up slowly. Less than a minute left in this first quarter. Score is 10-5. She's driving her way around Clara Campbell. She was able to find number 10, Audrey Richmond, trying to find her way into the key to put up a shot. Mariah McIntosh intercepted that ball, passed it over to Sarah Coyne. Oh! She was trying to pass it to Mariah to do a very quick, high-speed layup, but ended up being kicked from.
I think it could be very beneficial for the Rockets to slow down their game a little bit. It looks like they're trying a little too hard to just get to the basket as fast as they can instead of actually putting up some.
I think they're a little bit worried
shots.
at the fact that they can't get to the basket. You know, I mean, Field's defense is heavy.
While that is true, you can start adding more passes into the play, and it'll create more opportunities.
This is true. I definitely agree with that. I think going into the second quarter, I'm hoping that they will definitely take a deep breath and just kind of be more aware of their surroundings. Streetsboro has Mariah McIntosh on that foul line, put up one shot, no good, and she's getting a second, so we will see the outcome of that momentarily. 41 seconds left in this first quarter. The score is 10-5 with the Rockets leading. Second shot by Mariah McIntosh, no good. Rebounded by Morgan Stoikoi for Field. She's dribbling the ball up. Guarded by Mariah McIntosh. She was able to pass it over to number 14, Allison Church. Kicked it back to Nima McAmis. They are trying to find any way around these Lady Rockets. Number 15, Morgan Stoikoi, tries passing it to number 24, my apologies, Gabby Cruz. However, she was unable to do so. The Rockets pushed the ball out of bounds, so now Field is going to have number 15, Morgan Stoikoi, passing the ball in. She found Allison Church at the top of the three-point line, who passed it over to number 14. Intercepted by Mariah McIntosh, driving her way up the right side of the court, puts up a quick layup, no good. Rebounded by number 14, Allison Church for Field. And that is it for the first quarter of tonight's game.
10-5, that's a pretty competitive quarter.
Yeah, it's definitely been a heavily defensive game tonight. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm feeling very impressed with Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She has put up 8 of our 10 points on the board for Streetsboro tonight. And then the 5 points by Field, they've been put up by number 3,
Peyton Schock, and 3 of them have been put up by Audrey Richmond, which she's their number 1 scorer. She averages about 14.5 points a game, so I'm pretty impressed that we're keeping her to 3 within this first quarter.
Yeah, definitely. What about Olivia Johnson-Wilson? Do you know how much she averages per game? Because she's been honestly going off with 8 points in that first quarter. I'm impressed by her.
So she averages 7.7 points per game, so she's already well above that average.
That's very good. That's
just
good.
for that first quarter. I'm waiting to see if she can get 20 today.
That would be crazy.
And it's looking like we're coming back from that first quarter now.
I'm wondering what the Rockets were talking about in their huddle during that first quarter break. I'm hoping they're going to take some deep breaths and kind of just realize what's going on before they just are so quick to throw the ball out. But I guess we will see. Now, for Field, there is Peyton Schock dribbling the ball up, pass it over to Morgan Stoikoi, kicks it over to number 14, Allison Church, who fell out of bounds with it. So that is going to be a Streetsboro ball. Olivia Johnson-Wilson bringing the ball up the middle of the court. Pass it over to Claire Campbell at the right wing, kicks it over to Carmen Marcini. Wow. She was able to find Sarah Quinn underneath the hoop, but she had to pass it out to Claire Campbell, who passed it back to Sarah Quinn, puts up another shot, and that shot was good. The score is now 12-5. The Rockets are playing full court defense already. Carmen Marcini is jumping in the air trying to make sure that Morgan Stoikoi can't pass the ball out, but she was able to find Allison Church, who picked up a foul by Sarah Coyen. Sarah was looking a little bit pushy with her there. So
one thing cool that, like, if you guys haven't noticed yet, is that Carmen Marcini is donning a face mask today. I don't know if you can get a little zoom in on that camera.
All right, yeah, we're just having some fun up here. Now there is Peyton Stoikoi passing the ball in. Morgan Stoikoi, wow. Olivia Johnson-Wilson is on all fours on the ground currently. She was able to protect that ball. So that is going to be a Streetsboro ball. Passing in for them will be Claire Campbell. Some subs coming in for the Rockets. Carly Bedford is back in the game for Carmen Marcini. So now Olivia Johnson-Wilson taking her time, dribbling the ball up the center of the court. Finds Mariah McIntosh at the left wing, kicks it back all the way to Olivia Johnson-Wilson on the right wing. Back to Mariah McIntosh, back to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Finds Sarah Quinn under the hoop. Pass almost intercepted, however, it was recovered by Carly Bedford. Putting up a pass to Claire Campbell, who puts up a shot at the three-point line, no good. Rebounded by Carly Bedford. Passed it back to Claire Campbell, who put up a shot, and that shot was good. The score is now 14-5. Number 10, Audrey Richmond for Field, was able to find number 14, Allison Church under the hoop. She put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh, who passed it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, driving her way up to the hoop, put up a shot, no good, almost rebounded by herself, but pushed out of her hands by number 0, Nima McAmis, who passed it over to Morgan Stoikoi, guarded heavily by Olivia Johnson-Wilson, had to kick it out to number 10, Audrey Richmond, trying to find her way around Carly Bedford. Pass it back over to Morgan Stoikoi, trying to find anything she could possibly do. The Rockets are playing some heavy defense, not letting them into that key. However, number 14, Allison Church, was able to find her way under, put up a shot, no good, rebounded by Mariah McIntosh, puts up a quick right-handed layup, and that shot was good. Her first points of the night. The score is 16-5 with 5 minutes and 50 seconds left in this first half. Number 15, Morgan Stoikoi, passing the ball, looking for anyone open. She was able to find number 3, Peyton Schock. She tried to put up a shot, picked up a foul. That foul happened to be on, my guess, Carly Bedford. She looked pretty close right around there. Yep, I was correct. So now we have Peyton Schock for the Falcons on that foul line. She's going to have 2 shots. Rockets are a little heavy on these fouls. I mean, Field hasn't gotten a single one, but
yeah.
The Rockets, what is that, their 6th of the game?
Yeah, that is their 6th. They had 4 in the first quarter and 2 in the second quarter.
Man.
So
Peyton Schock's first shot was good. Her second is up, no good. Rebounded by Ava Bodovitz for the Rockets. Pass it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, running her way up the right side of the court. Trying to direct traffic a little bit, unable to. They weren't paying too much attention, but she was able to find Carly Bedford under the hoop. Pass it back out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson at that three-point line. Put up a shot, no good. Rolled right around the rim, right out of her hands. So that is now in the hands of number 3, Peyton Schock. Pass it over to Morgan Stoikoi for Field. They're trying to find anything they can do. Number 0, Nima McAmis driving her way into that key, passed it over to Allison Church, put up a shot, and her shot was good. Field is now at 8 points, Streetsboro at 16. Olivia Johnson-Wilson driving the ball up the center of the court, passed it over to Carly Bedford, who finds Ava Budowitz underneath the net, puts up a shot, no good, rebounded by Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She's looking for anything she could do. She's being double teamed right now. Pass it back to Carly Bedford, put up a three-point shot, and that is good. Carly's first three of the night. The score is now 19-8 for the Rockets. Now, Peyton Schock dribbling the ball up, trying to find her way around Ava Budowitz. Almost loses the ball to the out-of-bounds line. However, she was able to kick it out to number 10, Audrey Richmond, who put up a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Ava Budowitz, but pushed out by number 3, Peyton Schock for Field. So that's going to leave Streetsboro's Carly Bedford passing the ball into Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Olivia Johnson-Wilson taking the ball up. Finds Claire Campbell at the right wing. Ava Budowitz underneath the hoop. Almost catches the ball. However, it was pushed out of bounds by number 14, Allison Church. Some subs coming in. Kendall Epple is back in the game for Mariah McIntosh. She's going to be passing in the ball for the Rockets underneath Field's hoop. Finds Carly Bedford at that three-point line. Puts up a shot. Her shot is good. Back-to-back threes from Carly Bedford. The score is now 22-8 with 4 minutes left in this first half. For Field, Morgan Stoiko is passing the ball up to number 0, Nima McAmis, trying to find anything she could do. She finds Allison Church underneath the hoop. She tries kicking it out to number 10, Audrey Richmond. Pass intercepted by Olivia Johnson-Wilson.
Oh.
Man, she just trucked 2 girls. They fell down like bowling pins. I'm wondering who they're going to call that foul on, because that might have been a charge on Liv.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking it might be a charge. It's a number 3.
Number 3. That's for Field. So are they sending her? Nah, that was a foul on Field. Wow. That really looked like a charge. All right, well, some subs coming in and out for the Rockets. Carmen Marcini and Claire Campbell back in the game. Kendall Epple is going to be passing the ball in for the Rockets. She finds Ava Budowitz under the hoop, who has to kick it out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, who ends up losing the ball in her dribble. Intercepted by Audrey Richmond for Field. Looks for an open man, was not able to find one, so she passes it to Streetsboro's JV bench. So that's now going to be Streetsboro timeout. And that was going to be Streetsboro passing in the ball, but I don't think either team really knows what their strategy is right now.
I'm glad Streetsboro is pulling away a little bit, though.
Yeah, definitely.
To start out this second quarter.
Yeah, definitely a little bit less on the physicality. It's looking a lot better there. That Field defense, though, is just something else. They really know how to work their way around.
They're doing a very good job at covering the ball.
100%.
And while they're covering the ball, they're also doing a really good job at covering other players, stopping passes.
Yeah.
All that
Because they're
stuff.
finding a way to double team the Rockets, leaving an open man. However,
but they also get back on defense really quickly.
Yeah,
as well.
and it's also limiting anything from happening when they can't pass the ball out, you know. Carmen Marcini for the Rockets passed the ball over to Claire Campbell, kicks it back all the way to Carmen Marcini at the left wing. She's trying to find her way around that Field defense. Pass it over to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, kicks it over to Kendall Epple, finds Claire Campbell at the top. Wow, they are really just shuffling who's at the top of the three-point line and passing it to whoever's right there. Not really working their way under the hoop. They need to find their way to get around this Field defense. They're not really sure what to do. Claire Campbell has the ball, passes it right back up to the top to Kendall Epple. Olivia Johnson-Wilson has the ball, right back up to the top to Claire Campbell, trying to find her way around number 15, Morgan Stoiko. Ends up passing the ball to Carmen Marcini. Thought she found Ava Budowitz under the hoop. Pass intercepted by number 0, Nima McAmis. So now we have Morgan Stoiko dribbling the ball up the court for Field. Trying to find her way underneath the key. Was unable to. She had to kick it out to number 0, Nima McAmis. Finds number 10, Audrey Richmond, put up a shot. That shot was good. The score is now 22-10 with 2 minutes left in this first half. Olivia Johnson-Wilson driving the ball up the center of the court for the Rockets. Kicks the ball out to Claire Campbell at the top. Over to Kendall Epple at the left wing. Trying to drive her way in. Ooh, Olivia Johnson-Wilson with that spin move. Kicks it out to Carmen Marcini, back to Kendall Epple. Kendall Epple driving her way underneath the hoop. Put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Olivia's being triple teamed. Put up a shot, trying to pick up a foul, and ended up just throwing it out of bounds.
Yeah, it looks like at least the Borough got the ball back on that one. And it looks like the coaches weren't too happy about that one because they took Olivia Johnson-Wilson out of the game.
Yeah, I mean, she was trying to be a little bit of a flopper, but Streetsboro just had Carmen Marcini put up a 3-point shot right off the pass in from out of bounds, so that was looking great. 25-10 for the Rockets. Morgan Stoikor bringing the ball up for field, trying to drive her way around Mariah McIntosh. Tries doing a spin move, bounces it off her shoe. She is now stuck in place, cement on those feet. She was able to pass it to Allison Church, driving our way to the ground. Passes it to Nima McAmis. Shot put up, intercepted by Carmen Marcini. She is now dribbling her way up the court with that mean mugging face guard on. I would be a little bit intimidated if I was going up against someone with that pointy, man, she's looking like, what's those, like, Victorian bird masks, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like the plague doctor.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what she looks like.
Yeah, she broke her nose over the fall, so.
Yeah, was that in basketball or soccer?
I'm pretty sure it was during soccer maybe, but it could have been basketball.
I wonder if it was preseason basketball. I mean, both are pretty physical. Mariah McIntosh, wow, I almost said her sister's name. She put a foul on number 3, Peyton Schock. What is that, her third time on the line tonight? She's getting 2 shots.
I think that very well could be her third time on the line.
First shot, no good.
We got Carly Bedford coming in for Carmen Marcini. Second shot going up. And
no good. Rebounded by Carly Bedford. Passes the ball way up court to Claire Campbell. She was able to recover that. Back to Carly Bedford. Back to Claire Campbell. Put up that 3-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Allison Church for field. Pass it up court to Audrey Richmond. Put up a shot, and that shot was good. She shoulder checked Claire Campbell. There was nothing Claire could have done against that.
Yeah, and those are going to mark her 7th points of the night.
That's very impressive. Who's our score leaders for the night?
So we got Olivia Johnson-Wilson with 8, as well as Audrey Richmond with 7.
Claire Campbell put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Sarah Coyen. Pass it out to Carly Bedford at the top of the 3-point line. Put up that 3-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh. Mariah puts up that shot, no good. Rebounded by Sarah Coyen, stole it right out of Nima McAmis' hands. She's being triple teamed on the ground. She was able to pass that ball out to Mariah McIntosh, over to Kendall Eppel. Top of the 3-point line is Claire Campbell, putting up the pass over to Sarah Coyen, trying to find her way in. She is being guarded heavily. She was able to kick it out to Claire Campbell at the very edge of the right wing. Over across the court, underneath the hoop is Sarah Coyen. Now to Claire Campbell. She almost had the perfect assist. Ended up not being so great. However, she was able to pass it under the hoop to Sarah Coyen, put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by number 3, Peyton Schock for field.
I gotta mention how impressive that first pass was by Sarah Coyen.
Yeah, I was really looking forward to that. I was heavily looking forward to that.
If she
who's on the ground right now? Man, Claire. Wow, not Claire. Kendall Eppel just took a solid hit.
Yeah, and if Sarah Coyen would have hit the ground there, that would have been called a travel. She would have given up the ball to the field.
Yeah, I mean, going. With their shots, I mean, I was just getting pretty excited underneath the hoop watching them just whip it each way, but you know, they really know how to sling it around, so I've been really entertained watching that. But yeah, so going into halftime now, and you know, we're just going to see what happens going into the second half of tonight's game.
Yeah, I mean, I'm still looking forward to see if the Rockets are going to keep up the same pace. I'm also willing to see if Field is going to have a little bit of a pep talk in that locker room, see if they can step up the act just a tiny bit.
Only time will tell.
That is true.
So now we are going to cut to halftime. So we will be back in around 5 to 6 minutes, and we will see you all then. right. Ending this halftime a little bit early, we are here with two former Streetsboro Lady Rocket standouts, here with Maya Taylor and Sydney Abiol. How's y'all's college careers going?
It's going great. College has been a blast so far. Class is great, grades great, life great.
Sydney,
Hello,
how about
guys.
you?
Oh, I would say about this. Wow, I like this.
This is fancy.
This is very fancy. I'm not used to this. I would say my college career is going amazing. I mean, I do still miss the basketball
You
team.
still play? You hooping though?
I'm hooping a little bit.
What about you, Maya? You hooping?
What about you, Maya?
I don't play. I play club volleyball.
Club
Oh,
volleyball? Okay,
she's
okay.
She's a volleyballer, yeah. I try to get on the court as much as I can. But, you know, it's never the same. I love, like, being here, seeing the girls play. They're actually amazing, and I missed it.
Yeah, I know. It's definitely a different feeling not having the class of 25, and honestly just remembering the peak of the whole 24, 25 generational run from the Lady Rockets. But I would say they're holding it up pretty well.
Yes.
I mean, having a freshman starting on varsity, Mariah McIntosh, she's really making some big impressions. Obviously not the same without star Naomi Benson, but, you know, she's making her moves over there at Illinois.
Yes, she is.
She's balling out over there. But, you know.
It's definitely interesting to see different people step up into roles that you didn't see them play last year.
Oh, yeah. I mean, even just from me personally watching this, doing play-by-play the past 2 years, it's very good seeing Claire Campbell on the court a lot more now, and she actually just got 2 balls stuck in the net.
Yeah,
of course, we're giving her a shout-out. All I'm hoping is that she does not bring back the whole half-court shot with 30 seconds left on the clock from last year. I really am not looking to see that again,
Hey,
but
no.
she's shooting these threes right now. She's doing pretty good with that.
Jackson tomorrow. Let's bring back Jackson from last year. Claire hitting that buzzer beater in overtime to go into second overtime. Let's not forget about that.
She's a baller.
Kudos
She's a
to my
baller.
Claire Bear.
Yeah, I mean, even the improvement from Sarah Coyen.
Oh, I love
Sydney,
the hustle.
I know you played with her a lot, you know, more than Maya would have, but, you know, her improvement, even just from last season, she was just airballing last season. I mean, she didn't have as much development. She didn't have the development as before, but this season, I mean, she's been one of the score leaders for tonight, so she's been really putting up some shots.
I love the
Yeah.
hustle. Same
But-
with Livia Johnson-Wilson. I'm glad she's
Oh,
knocking
yeah.
down her shots
She
this year.
is already above her average points for the game. She's at 8 points tonight. Her average is 7.7 per game, so she's already beating that average.
6 or
So we're
7.
looking to see how far she can go with that tonight. But thank you guys both for being
Thank you so
interviewed
much.
here. We miss watching y'all play, but we are glad that you are here to support.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. You can get out that way. If y'all ever want to hop back on air, if you want to cover a quarter, I got you play by play. All right. That was a nice little, you know, powwow with our former players. I definitely miss watching Sydney play. She was always pretty shifty with it. But starting this second half, Field is passing the ball in. That was just Morgan Stoikoi passing the ball in. She passed it to Nima McAmis, who kicked it back to Morgan Stoikoi. Passed it over to Peyton Schock. Found her way under the hoop, put up a shot. Quick right-handed layup, and that was good. The score is now 25-14. Olivia Johnson-Wilson has the ball. Found Ava Bodovitz at the right wing. Over to Claire Campbell at the left. Across the court, trying to find her way through. Trying to decide her next move, but she passed it back to Ava Bodovitz, who kicked it over to Carly Bedford in the key. Put up a shot, and that was good. The score is now 27-14 with the Rockets still leading. Carly's 8th points of the night. Now her and Liv are tied for the score leaders of the night. Olivia Johnson wants to put up a shot, putting her in the lead. Double-digit shots for her tonight. She's at 10 points. Now, Audrey Richmond putting up a shot, picked up a foul. That foul happened to be on Mariah McIntosh. So she's now going to head to the line. They're moving very quickly. They must have ate some protein or something like that in the locker room. I mean, they're coming back looking like two different teams. Very, very energetic coming into the second half.
Yeah, I think both teams were just hyped because they both have a fighting chance to win this game.
Oh, yeah. But a formal welcome back to today's second half of the game. Currently, the score is 29-15 with the Rockets still leading. That halftime report, I mean, really it was just, the girls are doing great. I mean, like we were saying, they're both coming back looking like two different teams. Very, very, bless you, Brayden. Very, very energetic, looking to do whatever they can. Olivia Johnson-Wilson passed the ball over to Claire Campbell, back up top to Carly Bedford, over to Mariah McIntosh, all the way across to the right wing to Claire Campbell. They're trying to find their way into that key, unable to, but Ava Bodovitz lurking underneath the basket. She found Mariah McIntosh, almost lost the ball, back underneath the hoop to Ava Bodovitz, put up a shot, no good, rebounded by Carly Bedford, put up a shot, picked up a foul, and that was good. She got that and one. Carly Bedford is going to be heading to the line. That foul happened to be on. Brayden, did you happen to catch that?
I did not. I was about to just write down well, it's on number 15.
Number 15, Morgan Stoikoi.
That's also going to put Carly at above 10 points.
Carly's third point. That shot was good coming from Carly. Carly's at 11 points of the night. She's our score leader. Now, when Field was passing in, that was Morgan Stoikoi looking to pass it into Allison Church. Pass intercepted by Ava Bodovitz. However, she pushed it. Oh, wow, that's a rocket ball. Now, Mariah McIntosh passed the ball into Olivia Johnson-Wilson at the top of the three-point line. Back to Mariah McIntosh, trying to drive her way around. Audrey Richmond was able to find Ava Bodovitz under the hoop, put up a shot, and Ava's shot was good. Those were Ava's first points of the night. Now, number 14, Allison Church for Field, passed the ball to Audrey Richmond, driving her way up the right side of the court, put up a shot, and that shot was good. Carly Bedford passing the ball in for the Rockets, kicks it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, driving her way up the right side, passed it to Claire Campbell, over to Carly Bedford, put up a three-point shot. Her shot is good. Carly's on fire with the threes tonight. The score is now 37-18 with 6 minutes and 7 seconds left in this third quarter.
Yeah, Carly's at 14 points for the night.
Carly's on fire with the threes. I mean, she definitely is our three-point
Carly
gunner.
averages 12 points per game, and she's at 14 now, so that puts two of our top three at above their averages. The only one that's a little bit lacking tonight is Mariah McIntosh, but I'm not worried about that because she's a freshman. She has time to develop.
Oh, yeah.
And
she's
doing great.
She's been a key passer tonight. I think that's why she's not really on the buckets tonight, because
she's playing a role.
Oh, yeah. She has been the messenger pigeon. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's the
one
that term. Delivering, like, babies and storks. That's Mariah McIntosh tonight on the ball.
That was a rough shot over there for the free throw, but.
So that Peyton Schock made one of her 2 foul shots. So now the score is 37-19. Olivia Johnson-Wilson bringing the ball up the center of the court for the Rockets. Found Sarah Coyne under the hoop, being triple teamed by the Falcons. Kicks it back to Claire Campbell, who passed it over almost to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Pass intercepted by Morgan Stoikoi. Put up a shot, nowhere near the hoop. And that is going to be a rocket ball or a Falcon?
I'm actually not sure. I think it's just going to depend on who the ball goes out on, because I don't think there was a foul.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it went off both of them.
Looks like ball is going to remain over with Field.
Some subs coming in for the Rockets. Kendall Eppel subbing in for Carly Bedford. She's going to get some time to rest on that bench. Now, Morgan Stoikoi passed the ball into Nima McAmis for the Falcons, trying to drive her way around Kendall Eppel. Does a spin move, can't quite stop her. She's the track star of the team. She is, in fact, a committed track athlete at West Liberty University. So, I mean, if you're trying to make a running game with a track star, I'm not really sure what you're going to get at there. However, she was able to pick up a foul, and that was Kendall's second foul of the night. Nima McAmis' first shot is up, and that was good. The score is now 37-20.
Now, earlier, speaking of Carly, I know she committed to go play basketball somewhere. Are you sure where, Cam?
Southeast University, I think it's called. It's in Florida.
That sounds about right.
She's going to be balling out on the beach. What better dream for a basketball star than that? She's just going to be balling, going to the beach. Man, I'm jealous. Now, Olivia Johnson-Wilson passed the ball over to Mariah McIntosh. Tried passing it over to Claire Campbell. Almost intercepted by Peyton Schock, but she was able to kick it out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson for a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh. Put up a left-handed layup, and that shot was good. The score is now 39-20 with 5 minutes left in this third quarter. Peyton Schock passed the ball up to Allison Church underneath the hoop. Put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Sarah Coyne. She passed the ball to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, who's driving her way up the center of the court. Pass it over to Claire Campbell at that three-point line. Put up a shot, and that shot was good. That went straight through the net. that was Claire's
Claire
5th points
Campbell
of the night.
She's always been a great three-point shooter.
Oh, yeah, 100%. And just what me and Sydney were previously talking about, just seeing some younger people step up. I mean, obviously Claire is a senior now, but in the past she really didn't get all the minutes that she may have been deserving, but now she has certainly stepped up to a starter level on varsity, and it's very impressive to see.
Yeah, with 4.5 minutes left, 42-20. 42-20, the Rockets in the lead. That's not looking bad.
Oh, yeah, I'm feeling very impressed with this tonight. However, Audrey Richmond passing the ball in on the sideline for Field. Looking for any open man, she was able to find Morgan Stoikoi trying to dribble her way around Mariah McIntosh that tipped the ball out of her hand, so she was stuck in place. Ball was passed to Peyton Schock. Mariah McIntosh is on her defensive game against Morgan Stoikoi. She will not let her get around that ball. She found her way under the hoop, double teamed by Carly Bedford. However, she was able to put up a shot, and that was good. The score is now 42-22. Mariah McIntosh bringing the ball up the center of the court for the Rockets. Over to Claire Campbell for a three-point shot. No good. And that ball went out of bounds.
We were just talking about how she is such a great three-point shooter. She doesn't make all of them, unfortunately.
I mean, nobody does. But, I mean, during halftime watching Claire, she was making three after three after three. So once she gets in that role, I know for a fact she will go far with it.
Yeah, this season she's averaging about 33% on the threes.
Morgan Stoikoi passed the ball over to Audrey Richmond. Under the hoop, puts up a shot. No good. Rebounded by Carly Bedford. Kicks it out on the right side of the court to Sarah Coyne. Dribbling it up, finds Kendall Eppel. Over to Carly Bedford at the top of the three. Claire Campbell for another three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by number 3, Peyton Schock. That ball was pushed out of bounds by a Lady Rocket, however. So now that is going to be a timeout, which is called.
All right. Tonight's player of the game is brought to you by Genino's Pizza on State Route 303 in the Streetsboro Plaza. Genino's offers pizza, chicken, and JoJo's along with hot Italian subs. Have Genino's cater your next party or event. Call Genino's at 330-626-4700. And Genino's, fantastic place.
Oh, yeah.
I got to say.
We love some Genino's here at WSTB.
That's true. And if you're not aware, though, we do have some more podcasts. If you want some more sports content, you guys can go follow our podcast, Behind the Bench, for interviews with Streetsboro High School athletes. Behind the Bench is on all major streaming podcast platforms.
How are you feeling about player of the game tonight? I'm kind of like...
I'm a little bit torn tonight.
I would definitely agree.
Like, we have Olivia Johnson with Wilson, who's been doing really good on both sides of the ball. And that's not to discredit Carly Bedford. She's been doing great as well. I think...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, looking at this, Carly Bedford is a score leader for tonight. However, I
don't want to consider her the player of the game just for that score leader, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I was about to say, I'm seeing some crazy drive effort from Sarah Coyne. That has been severely impressing me. So, really, it's just going to be a matter of time seeing how this second half of the game goes. Morgan Stoikoi chucks the ball over her head to Audrey Richmond. Put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by number 10, Audrey Richmond. Put up a shot. Nima McAmis putting up that shot, and her shot was good. The score is now 42-24. With 3 minutes left in this third quarter, Olivia Johnson-Wilson is bringing the ball up for the Rockets. She kicked it out to the left wing. Carmen Marcini's little pivot around. She was able to pass it across the court to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Back to Carmen Marcini at the top. Found Kendall Eppel driving her way in. Was able to find Sarah Coyne underneath the net. Man, Sarah Coyne stays on top of her game underneath the net. I'm, like, blown away by the way that she's able to just trick the ball, like, wiggle her way around these defenders while being triple teamed, and she's still putting up these key shots.
Yeah,
How many points does she have tonight?
She's got 6 points on the night, which is pretty impressive to say the least. She's never been much of a scorer, but she always normally has some points on the board.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with her tonight. Morgan Stoikoi put up a three-point shot. No good.
Looks like
Peyton Schock is down. She might have just got hit in the face.
it looks like it could be a leg cramp as well. It could be her face.
I don't know. She's laying face down on the ground, so
We got
getting
the
our
coaches walking over.
athletic trainer Stacy is coming out to check up on her. I didn't even see what happened.
I like Stacy's outfit today.
It's very
blue.
color coordinated, yeah.
Everything matches over there. Stacy's taking a look at her. I'm wondering what's going on?
I think she might have got hit in the face because she's kind of looking at her eyes. Concussions are no joke, especially in such a contact sport like basketball. All it takes is one elbow to the face, and you can be knocked.
I feel like you, of all people, know that best.
Yeah, man, we know a thing or two about.
And she is up.
We know a thing or two about concussions around here. However, Peyton Schock did just get up off the ground. I'm wondering who's going to fill in for her place if she will return to the game.
I think she's going to go get a little bit of a concussion test right now from Stacy.
Yeah, they're working their way to that athletic training office. So replacing her for tonight is going to be number 34.
No, 34's been in the game.
Yeah, no, I'm saying who's replacing her. No, 34 just got subbed in.
No, she's been in.
No, she has not been in.
I promise you.
She was in the first half.
No, she's been playing the second half too.
No, she has not.
I promise you that one.
Please don't argue with me. Kendall Eppel has the ball at the top of the three-point line. Kicked it out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson for a three-point shot, and her three-pointer was good. Now, not Peyton Schock, my apologies. Morgan Stoikoi was dribbling the ball up, ended up getting pushed out of bounds by Olivia Johnson-Wilson. We have a sub coming in for the Lady Rockets. Carly Bedford coming out, Ava Budovitz coming in. Audrey Richmond chucked the ball one-handed over to Allison Church. Another one-handed chuck. Man, what is up with these passes? They're throwing like
They're
a football.
them, though.
I mean, yeah, but these are just not normal passes to see.
If that's how you got to get the ball, that's how you got to get the ball.
Kendall Eppel drove the ball up the center of the court, passed it to Ava Budovitz, who passed it back to Kendall Eppel, back to Ava Budovitz underneath the hoop. Sarah Coyne driving her way under, found Olivia Johnson-Wilson, back to Ava Budovitz in that key. Sarah Coyne right under the hoop, put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by, it's a fight for the ball. That rebound was between number 0, Neva McAmis, and Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Calling a jump ball, and that ball happened to be on that ball. Wow, ended up working in Streetsboro's favor. Mariah McIntosh passed the ball to the top of the three-point line to Carmen Marcini, kicked it back out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, who handed it over to Kendall Eppel. Mariah McIntosh now has the ball, passed it back to Carmen Marcini, who passed it back. Wow, they are really passing this ball around. Kendall Eppel driving her way up, being double teamed, looking for anywhere she can go, finds Carmen Marcini. She's short but mighty. She was able to kick it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson, back to Carmen Marcini. I'm looking for her to get a little bit physical. She's trying to drive her way through. She was able to, but lost the ball in her effort. Number 14, Allison Church recovered that, pass it to number 15, Morgan Stoikoi. She's looking for anything she could do. She finds nobody, actually. She finds Olivia Johnson-Wilson's chest as she was just checked by her. But she was able to pass the ball to Allison Church. Back to Morgan Stoikoi with less than a minute left on this clock, with the score being 47-24. The Falcons are looking for anywhere they can go, but Ava Budovitz ripped the ball straight out of Allison Church's hands. Put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Olivia Johnson-Wilson, being quadruple team, putting up a shot, rebounded it, put up another shot, rebounded it. However, the ball was stolen from her by Nima McAmis, so that is now leaving Morgan Stoikoi, bringing the ball up, pass it to Allison Church under the hoop, put up a shot, no good, rebounded by Kendall Eppel, driving her way up slowly but surely the court. She's looking for anything she could do, pass it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Taking her time with it, but there's only 11 seconds left on this clock. I'm wondering what they're going to do, if they're just going to hold it, if they're going to try to shoot it, but it's looking like they might just hold it. Olivia Johnson-Wilson has the ball, dribbling her way around, put up a shot. That shot was no good. Rebounded by nobody because the buzzer did buzz.
And I don't know if you noticed this, Cam, but Peyton Schock does make a return to the game. Not yet. She was getting ready to. She was sitting over on that sideline.
That's exciting.
Over by the
She's
box.
definitely a key player for Field. So I mean, I would be.
I'm glad she's not injured.
Yeah, me too. I sure am as well.
Especially so early in the season.
So early
where she
in the
would
season,
have to take
yeah,
weeks
that,
off.
Man, injuries, and I mean, really, that's all we could say is just injuries suck, and we see that pretty often. Especially last year for the boys, there was a lot of injuries over there, but they're looking pretty healthy so far this season.
Yeah, and it looks like the boys are getting just about ready to warm up. You can see them sitting over by the press box.
Just lurking.
Yeah.
Darnell Brown. I'm hoping he gets some minutes tonight. Just standing over by the balls, just looking at them, hoping he gets to touch one tonight.
Yeah.
But he's definitely been stepping up from the freshman team.
We know he'll be able to touch them tonight.
He's been doing a great job.
Yeah.
He's definitely been one of these younger
He's a
kids.
sophomore.
Oh, yeah, sophomore
And
for the boys.
back to the game, though. I do got to mention to you guys, we do have a social media. And if you are already on it, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow our social media. Search Rocket Sports Network on Instagram and Facebook, and Streetsboro Athletics on X.
Perfect. Well said. Well said. Be sure to drop those follows. You know, there's always updates on podcasts, live streams, whatever. Like, we always got some good stuff happening on there. Pictures, score updates.
Yeah, and just what's
We
going
have it
on.
all. Oh, yeah,
like
we
the
got it
Rocket
all.
Sports Network.
Of
like
course.
all of our sports, you can find some updates on.
Yeah, not just like random separate accounts. I mean, it's all in one place now, so be sure to check it out. There's a fight for the ball right now between the Rockets and Falcons. However, the Falcons came out superior. Number 15, Morgan Stoikoi, passed the ball over back to Peyton Schock, who is back in this game. She tried catching the pass, but Carmen Marcini intercepted it on the fast break, put up a shot, and that shot was good. Carmen Marcini for that right-handed layup. The score is now 49-24 with 7 minutes left in this game. Very impressed by these girls tonight. Number 10, Audrey Richmond, has the ball, passing it over to Morgan Stoikoi. Man, Field's looking a little bit angry, giving some little mean mugs to our Lady Rockets. Morgan Stoikoi passed the ball straight out of bounds. Pass was intended for Peyton Schock. So now Streetsboro is going to have Mariah McIntosh passing the ball into Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Taking the ball up the court slowly, working her way around, trying to map out what she's going to do. Pass the ball to Carmen Marcini, who kicked it to Claire Campbell at the top of the three. Underneath the net to Ava Bodovitz. Pass it back out to Carmen Marcini, who tried putting up a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by Peyton Schock for the Falcons. She passed it to number 15, Morgan Stoikoi, who kicked it out to Peyton Schock at the three-point line. Put up a three-point shot. No good. Rebounded by the Ava Bodovitz for Streetsboro. Driving the ball up. She tried passing it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. However, it looked a little bit sluggish there, so she let the defenders catch up with her, unfortunately. So now Claire Campbell is at the top of the three-point line. Kicked it out to Carmen Marcini at that right wing. Trying to map out what she's going to do next. Back to Claire Campbell at the left wing. Man, they are just passing in between these wings. What would they do without them? I don't know. But Mariah McIntosh under the hoop kicks it out to Olivia Johnson-Wilson at that three-point line for a three-point shot. That shot was good. 6 minutes left on the clock. Olivia Johnson-Wilson is at 16 points on the night. She is the leading scorer of our night, and that's doubling her average for the game. That's seriously impressive. The score is currently 52-24, and the Falcons just picked up a foul. That foul happened to be on, let's see, 21 for the, wow, Ava Bodovitz's fourth foul.
Fourth foul at night.
Wow.
She's got about 2 more before she has to go sit down on that bench for the rest of the game.
She gets pretty nasty on that court, I tell you that. But that was number 14, Allison Church, putting up her first shot. That shot was good. The score is 52-25. Her second shot going to be going up. Second shot was good. Mariah McIntosh passing the ball in for the Lady Rockets. Olivia Johnson-Wilson making her way up the center of the court. Trying to drive her way around Peyton Schock. Looking for any open man, but they're having a little bit of tough time getting open. Olivia Johnson-Wilson stopped in her tracks, passed it over to Claire Campbell, who tries passing it under the hoop to Ava Bodovitz. Pass almost intercepted by number 15, Morgan Stoikoi for the Falcons. However, she was able to get that ball back, so that ball is now going to be to number 15, Morgan Stoikoi for the Falcons. Pass it over to Audrey Richmond, back to Morgan Stoikoi, over to Peyton Schock. Now at Nima McAmis, back to Morgan Stoikoi. Top of the three-point line, trying to find her way around the Lady Rockets into the key. Morgan Stoikoi, three-point line for a quick shot, and that shot was good. Her first three of the night.
5 minutes remaining, and field just, it looks like that was Streetsboro timeout.
Streetsboro timeout. 5 minutes left on this clock. Score 52-29. Now we got to dive back into that conversation about who's going to be our player of the game. I'm feeling very strongly about Sarah Coyne. She's working it tonight.
I would have to disagree.
Really?
I think it would have to be Olivia Johnson-Wilson.
I mean, that is a very
16
good
points. She's been
getting killing it too.
Steals, assists, blocks.
Yeah, she's definitely been a key player. I'm just thinking about how Sarah's always there underneath that net. Whether she makes it or not, she finds a way to get open and finds her way around these defenders. Like, I've been seeing more mobility from her than any of the other girls on this team tonight. Which, not saying that that's always the case, but I'm just saying, like, she's definitely been making some moves tonight. But Olivia Johnson-Wilson, that is also another very good option.
I think we've got time to decide that, though. We've got about probably 10 more
We should
minutes.
get some input from the VEC. But he can't hear us right now. He's just working that camera, and he's working that thing.
He's working like a dog over there.
Oh, yeah. He's just been
He's doing a
standing
great
there.
job, though.
Oh, yeah. Love that guy.
No doubt about it.
He's looking snazzy to be working that camera, too, bro.
Yeah. He looks a little bit more professional than the both of us.
I mean, really.
He's got a button-down shirt on with a tie.
We're going to have to step up the game. Olivia
That is
Johnson-Wilson
true.
with the ball. Wow, she whipped that ball around Peyton Schock, kicked it out to Kendall Epple, who passed it back to Olivia Johnson-Wilson. She found Carmen Marcini at the top of the three-point line. Over to Kendall Epple. They are trying to drive their way in, but the Falcons are lurking in that key. They are not letting the Rockets in. Olivia Johnson-Wilson has the ball at the top of the key. Ava Bodovich trying to push her way open, but Morgan Stoikoi is not letting her get any air to breathe. Number 21, Ava Bodovich put up a shot. She was able to drive her way underneath the net, and that shot was good. Ava's 4th points of the night, matching her fouls. Now, number 3, Peyton Schock for the Falcons, dribbling the ball up. We're seeing a lot of graduates from Streetsboro coming to the games tonight.
True.
Lots of members of the class of 24, 25, previous years. That's just, it's good to see that they're still supporting their youngins.
Because they're all on
winter break from college, yeah. Mariah McIntosh underneath the net, put up a shot. Her shot was good. Those are Mariah's 6th points of the night. As a freshman, putting up 6 points in a varsity game, impressive. The score is currently 56-29 with 3 minutes 40 seconds left in this 4th quarter. So Morgan Stoikoi has the ball, trying to find her way around Mariah. Was able to kick it out to Nima McAmis, almost struck by Kendall Epple. Pass intercepted by Carmen Marcini. However, it was stolen back by Audrey Richmond, who was able to kick it out to Morgan Stoikoi. Put up a shot, no good. However, she picked up a foul.
That's been a number one thing for the Rockets today, is they've been picking up a lot of fouls.
Yeah, they've really been fouling.
If they got a little bit less aggressive around the ball, I feel like we could drop our fouls. And that could significantly benefit us by just allowing less points to be scored.
Yeah, I agree with you. Number 14 for Field, Allison Church, putting up her 2nd shot. That first was no good. Let's see about the second. Second shot, no good. Rebounded by number 0, Nima McAmis. Passed it over to Allison Church. Ended up getting a travel called on her, so that is now going to be a Rocket ball. Kendall Epple passing it in for the Rockets. Looking for anyone open. She found herself. She was able to pass it to Claire Campbell, who passed it back to her. She dribbled her way up the court, passed it out to the right wing. Carmen Marcini finds her way under the hoop, put up a shot, and that shot was good. The score is now 58-29 with 3 minutes left in this game. Peyton Schock for the Falcons, dribbling it around the court, put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Mariah McIntosh, who is now driving the ball up the right side of the court, kicks it out to Claire Campbell at the 3-point line, put up a shot, no good. Rebounded by Allison Church for Field. Threw the ball at her teammate, got it back to herself. She is now on the move. Passed it to Morgan Stoikoi, over to Peyton Schock. Back to Morgan Stoikoi at the top of the 3-point line. Wow. Getting a little tongue-tied here. They're moving quick tonight. 2 minutes left on this clock. Morgan Stoikoi passed it to Audrey Richmond, over to Peyton Schock at that 3-point line. Back to Nima McAmis. They're trying to find any way around Ava Bodovich, but they're having a tough time. She won't let them pass. She's like a brick wall on that 3-point line. She's angry with the ref. She just picked up her fifth foul of the night. She's probably done so. Wow, they're bringing in the whole JV roster.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I wouldn't say the whole. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're bringing in a whole JV roster now, which is exciting to see for them.
London Smith and Maya Taylor coming in the game tonight. Not the Maya Taylor we were interviewing before. That's ironic that they got the same name, though. All right, number 15, Morgan Stoikoi put up a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Allison Church for the Falcons, trying to drive her way around London Smith, and London threw her to the ground. First minutes in this varsity game, and she threw it on the ground.
That is what she is known for.
That is what she's known for.
She was trucking people left and right last season.
Oh, yeah. I love it, though. I love it. I just love when the girls get physical. They start throwing elbows. London be throwing them on the ground. She's already getting physical again. One foul is not enough.
There we go. She got she lost the travel.
No, that ended up being a
That's
travel.
what we like to see now.
That is what we like to see. Push them into a travel. I love that. Number 22 for the Rockets, Brianna LaRoupe, another freshman getting some points, getting some minutes on varsity.
Looks like
Abby Hoffman just got thrown on the ground. She looks a little bit disgusted.
She looks hurt. Her and Peyton Schock look like they took a beating from that fall.
Yeah. Yeah, Abby's looking a little bit dissatisfied with that. But Morgan Stoikoi is on the line for the Falcons.
Field isn't a
bonus Streetsboro right now. Put Field in bonus, so.
You do that by getting 5 fouls. So every foul now, they will be getting free shots.
Yep, they'll be heading to the line. So Morgan Stoikoi put up her first shot. That shot happened to be good. Second shot was good as well. Now Brianna LaRoupe passing the ball into Abby Hoffman, dribbling her way around Peyton Schock. Does a spin move, trips Peyton Schock up a little bit. She almost lost the ball in her moves, though. Peyton Schock.
She should have passed that ball.
Yeah, Peyton Schock just got really physical, and the ball was intercepted by Audrey Richmond, who put up a quick right-handed layup, and that shot was good. Abby Hoffman now passing the ball into Mackenzie Montgomery. She's dribbling her way around Peyton Schock. They really cannot get around Peyton Schock. Wow. But that foul, they just ended up calling a foul on Peyton Schock. So that is her third foul of the night, having Streetsboro's Abby Hoffman passing the ball in to Mackenzie Montgomery. We've got a full court full of freshmen minus London and Abby. Mackenzie Montgomery finding her way around Audrey Richmond, dribbling her way up to the top of the three-point line, looking for any open man. Was able to find Brianna LaRoupe, who ended up getting triple team, found Abby Hoffman under the hoop, put up a shot, no good, rebounded by Peyton Schock. She's on a fast break up the right side of the court. Shoulder checks Mackenzie Montgomery and puts up a quick two-point shot, and that was good. With 1 minute left in this game, the score is 58-35. The Rockets are leading. Abby's losing the ball.
Yeah, and one thing I can say about our JV right now is we need to pass more. That's really what's.
They ended up just calling a foul on Abby. I really don't know what that could have been for.
It looks like it was backcourt.
Oh, okay. I could see that. Now for Field, number 15, Morgan Stoikoi passing the ball into Peyton Schock, dribbling her way up the center of the court. She found number 34 for Field. That number 34 happens to be Piper Eisenman. She put up a shot, and that shot was good. With 30 seconds left on the clock, Brianna LaRoupe was able to find Maya Taylor, pass it to Mackenzie Montgomery, dribbling it up on a fast break, dribbling around Field, puts up a shot. Her shot was no good, rebounded by Brianna LaRoupe, puts up another shot, no good, rebounded by London Smith. However, she lost it to Mackenzie Montgomery. They're really just blocking themselves into the key right now. Brianna LaRoupe put up a three-point shot, no good.
Yeah, I think we just need to make some more passes and take better shots around that hoop for the JV.
Probably bring the varsity back in.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea at this point.
Honestly, what I'm seeing from the JV is they just tend to lock themselves into the key, and then when they can't get a shot up, they don't know what to do. Number 15 for Field put up a quick last minute trying to have a buzzer beater. However, it was no good. So honestly, not even honestly, that just finishes out the game for us right there. So that final score was 58-37 with the Rockets winning. The ladies are now shaking hands, and I'm feeling very good about tonight.
I am too. The Rockets have been putting on a pretty good game this past Well, yeah, this past game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I was about to say this. They've been putting on pretty good games this past season, from what I can
Yeah,
see.
they've been doing really well. They've been doing very well. So now we got to figure out, though, about this player of the game situation. I think giving it to Olivia Johnson-Wilson would be extremely fair.
I think it's not a bad idea.
I think that would be very well.
Well,
I mean,
yeah, she had 16 points on the night, countless steals, couple blocks, I believe. And yeah.
Yeah, I 100% agree with you. I think she's very, very deserving of it tonight.
All right. Well, today's player of the game is Olivia Johnson-Wilson. Olivia Johnson-Wilson will receive a large 2-item pizza from Genio's Pizza on State Route 303 in Streetsboro Plaza. Genio's offers pizza, chicken, and JoJo's along with hot Italian subs. Have Genio's cater your next party or event.
broadcast on Rocket Sports Network, a collaboration between Streetsboro Athletic Department, 88.9 WSTB, and the Rocket Report. I am Bryce Posick, along with my partner Trevor Kamlowski.
Hi, how's it going?
And today, the Streetsboro Rockets are hosting the Field Falcons.
Yeah, so this is a good matchup. It is a MAC conference matchup here. The Rockets are sitting at 5th in the conference with the Falcons down at 7th.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking pretty solid so far. It should be a very good matchup. They're two very, very evenly skilled teams.
Yeah, for sure.
One thing that Streetsboro does have is a star in Ryan Roscoe. I know you and Coach Marcini talked about Roscoe a little bit ago.
Yeah, we did talk about Roscoe there. I asked him how's his transition to varsity been, because we talked about this earlier in the season. He was a JV player last year, and this is his first year being a varsity player. I talked to Coach about that, and Coach just said he's had a great start to the year. He's been working really hard to get to where he's at, and hopefully he can continue to perform.
Yeah, and I would hope so. You know, he just came off of a 28-point performance.
Yeah, 28 points against Ravenna there last week.
Definitely solid.
Speaking of not last week, pardon me, that was Wednesday. Wednesday night's game, the Rockets won 73-55. Roscoe had 28, Laie following with 13 points, kind of ending his cold streak there. And then also Hodge had 8 points. And they just had an overall strong fourth quarter there. They went 14-1 run. They were actually leading by 10 at halftime. And then